Hi everyone, my name is Ryan O'Malley and I'm running to be your next state senator for the 5th Middlesex, which includes Malden, Melrose, Wakefield, Stoneham, Reading, and Winchester. I'm running for three main reasons. One, education. Two, government accountability. And three, to protect public assets. As a product of Malden Public Schools K through 12, I truly believe that your zip code should not dictate the quality of your education. I approach this as a city official here in Malden. I've been on the city council for 11 years, and I've seen the impact of dwindling state aid for our districts. We're just not getting the resources that we need, and it forces cities and towns to do divisive overrides. They're pitting retirees and low income people against families with children. That's not how you strengthen the fabric of a community. And if we're always increasing property taxes, it just makes our communities less and less affordable. So I believe we need a progressive income tax. What is a progressive income tax? It's what we have on the federal level. It doesn't need to have as many brackets, but it just basically says those who can pay more, and those who can't afford to pay more, pay less. Property taxes don't do that. Increases costs for homeowners, it's passed on to renters, and it just pushes the problem farther out. Additionally, as I mentioned, I'm a product of Malden Public Schools, so I also approach it more from a more personal perspective. I'm a former Title I early reading intervention student, and because I had the resources that I need and dedicated public school educators on my side, I was able to get it back on track. I went to Holy Cross for undergrad, and I just recently graduated from BC Law. I'm now professionally an attorney, focusing on bringing housing to the Commonwealth, which is so desperately needed. I'm also really excited to announce that I have been endorsed by the Massachusetts Teachers Association, the MTA, which is Massachusetts' largest public sector union, representing over 117,000 educators. Second is government accountability. We're the only state in the nation that doesn't require our legislators to follow open meeting and public records laws. These are just good governance laws that every city and town board or commission has to follow. We have youth councils that are made up of children and young adults. They have to follow the open meeting law and the public records laws. So I believe if our children have to follow the open meeting law and public records laws, then our legislators should. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Additionally, I support the audit that's passed by 72% in the Commonwealth. We need to understand what's going on in Beacon Hill. It's so opaque, it's very difficult to see what's going on there. We need a good audit. Financial, performance, I do not believe this is a separation of powers issues. This is a checks and balances issues. We need to make sure that the legislature is being held accountable. Currently, it's not. And third, protecting public assets. I'm a former park ranger here in the district. I was a park ranger in the Middlesex Fells, in Breakheart, and I've been protecting public assets for decades. I love planting trees. I love making sure that we're taking care of our shared assets that make this place a great place to live. So whether it's parks, schools, libraries, or our fiscal assets, public finances, we have to make sure we're protecting them. We have to conserve our resources so that we can educate our students, so that we can maintain our amazing public assets. And if we don't do that, the money maybe gets used in ways that is not the most efficient and maybe not the most prudent. So again, my name is Ryan O'Malley and I'm running for state senate. I would love your support on September 1st, which is the Democratic primary. There are only Democrats in the race, so this race will be decided on September 1st. I hope I have a chance to earn your vote September 1st. Again, remember, Ryan O'Malley for state senate. If you have any questions, please go to o'malleysenate.com. Thank you so much.